Aria Vale tasted her first mountain breath on the Peachco Thursday, the 4th of March, 1999, inside a cedar shingle clinic clinging to the amethyst cliffs of Queenstown, New Zealand. Outside, snow parrots scribbled emerald commas across sunrise, while a lone Puertorino flute poured shy notes beside a copper pot of Manuka honey tea. Aria's mother, a Riverstone jeweler who tucks tiny curls of rose quartz into every merino shawl, hummed Maori lullabies about glacier spirits braiding courage through moonlit fjords. Her father, a heli-sky pilot, whose down vest always smells of tussock smoke and fioa peel, leaned close to the newborn's ear and promised that true horizons never squeeze a body. They simply glide wider for souls daring enough to blaze. Curves went through the veil line like jade currents beneath basalt peaks, so nobody blinked when baby Aria popped the power shell buttons on her third naming wrap before the Kaumatua closed the final Karakia. Nanny Mahina loosened each stitch, slipped vanilla cream satin wedges into the gaps, and laughed that extra cloth cost dollars while extra daring buys continents. From that dawn onward, every family blessing ended with the same refrain: shine so bright, the southern Alps blush twice. Primary school mornings smelled of cinnamon pikelets and hush-quick corridor gossip. Taller and fuller than every classmate, Aria eclipsed a trembling slide projector whenever Miss Hakur asked her to trace windrose whorls on a chalksy map. One frost-sharp recess, a boy teased that she blocked more sun than the clock tower. That evening, she stepped into her mother's stone loft, rescued chip quartz flecks, polished them brilliant, and stitched them like falling meteors down both sleeves of her navy cardigan. At first bell next sunrise, fluorescent tubes scattered rose sparks through powder chalk mist every time she raised her hand. A touring avalanche tech captured 12 shivery seconds on a wind-scarred flip phone, posted the clip to a new video board, and before moonrise, 31,000 strangers applauded the girl who bent teasing into tidal light. Aria penciled a lone promise across a berry-stained worksheet. Mirrors magnify while echoes fade. Scene weekends belong to Sunset Craft Rows beside the Mira Lake, midnight poise circles under ribbon auroras, and Don Kiao patrols where falcons etched question marks across apricot haze. Boutique jeans bruised her thighs, so Aria bartered jet boat deck swabbing for wind-torn sail canvas, sliced it into sweeping palazzo pants, and posed against opal peaks. While paragliders penciled commas overhead, she launched an online diary called Quartz Cascade, captions lacing alpine slang with lucid English confessions such as hips carry half the sunrise. By her 17th Waitangi dawn, 86,000 loyal hearts double-tap every peach dusk frame, proof that glowing rectangles hush cafeteria rumor faster than any guidance talk. A scholarship lifted her north to Sydney's White House Institute of Design. Daylight dissolved inside pattern lofts. Nights belonged to a 24-hour Kumar fry truck glowing beneath Darling Harbor lights. The truck's flickering coral neon became her trusty key lamp. Between seesaw orders, she filmed 90-second reels, twisting parchment cones into snow rose hairpins while decoding dart rotation in half Queenstown lilt and half city one loop, drumming bamboo ladles on steel barrels while rapid hemming a velvet trench, sailed beyond 1 million plays inside 48 hours. Vogue Australasia held her the Kamara Couturier, yet every sponsor letter stalled at Oceanic. Size 22, Aria stored each pitch in a folder labeled Patience like ice fog and kept sprinkling lavender glitter. Fortune drifted in with Wattle Bloom of 2023 when Chanel invited her to co-design a plus-friendly capsule titled Glacier Glint. Aria answered with 3 Mountain Clear vows. Patterns must rise to 62-inch hips. Half the campaign crew must hail from public art colleges. 10% of every euro earned will fund ice film residencies for Curvy storytellers. From Ushuaia to Ilulissat, the atelier agreed before dawn brushed the harbor rose gold. The shoot unfolded at first light on a floating mirror runway anchored inside Patagonia's Emerald Lake Lago Pijo. Aria glided a molten quartz satin trench across glass water while drones hovered like patient condors. When images rippled through global feeds, every extended size coat vanished within 43 hours through 23 countries. Quartz Cascade sailed beyond the 500,000 follower tide line, still perfumed with time, steam, and glacier breeze. Aria live-streamed thanks from the Kamara truck roof, while early ferries hummed beneath apricot clouds. Spotlight Glow invites rumored goals. A keto podcaster claimed Aria laced iron corsets under linen between spoonfuls of hokey pokey gelato. She answered from the snowy saddle of Aoraki at sunset. Sports bra and linen cargos. Belly rolls brushed with edible silver glitter. Fingers tapped her a Kowal riff on driftwood. Then she laughed. Mountains never apologize for breath, and neither will I. 10 million viewers reposted under tag Silver Peak Truth, dusting their own curves with rice flour sparkle until gossip melted like sherbet. Truck wages braided with capsule royalties birth Veil Varnish, a whipped body butter swirling mountain cow oil, honey manuka nectar, and mica sparks that glow teal beneath foam flash. 15,000 jars pour inside her father's ski shed loft, lids tied with reclaimed rope bows and tags stamped Nourish Your Horizon. Inventory dissolved in 86 minutes, raising 185,000 euros written fully in letter. 50% seated Cascade looms, microgrands pairing industrial sewing machines with avalanche-proof cinema drones for plus-size youth in ridgeline villages from Banff to Bariloche. 8 months later, 43 fellows projected a moonrise fashion hymn onto granite buttresses, earning breakfast show applause on 3 continents. Milan Fashion Week etched legend. 10 minutes before Aria's closing walk for Chanel Curve, a backstage steamer burst, shrinking her sapphire mesh gown 7 inches at the waist. With 90 ticking seconds, she seized copper Kumara baskets, flattened them into scalloped shields, pinned them across strained seams, and glided the runway, chiming like harbor bells. Vogue Italia hailed the feat the Kumara Shield Miracle. Chanel reissued the gown with detachable bronze petals, praising her blizzard calm poise. Another 1 million admirers docked on her profile before after party Bejoua fizz cooled. Drama resurfaced when a disgruntled stylist leaked clip emails alleging she demanded lobster kumar fries and chauffeured snowcats for her rescue cab. Aria posted the full chain, writer listing refillable water urns, lentil stew for crew, captioned rehearsal screens for deaf pattern cutters, then routed that month's affiliate revenue, 125,000 euros, into landslide relief therapy circles for Maori Weaving Collective. Fans echoed her Pierre mantra, receipts, eclipse rumor dust. By midsummer 2024, Cart's Cascade resonates with 6 million Instagram voyagers, 3.2 million reel paddlers, and 1.6 million storytime vlog pilgrims. Engagement steadies near 9%, easing brand spreadsheets. Cartier beckoned for Dawn Compass, a watch vignette filmed inside a quartz cavern glowing with aquamarine fireflies beneath Icelandic arches. Aria accepted there once Cartier funded therapy stipends for night shift laundry crews studying design. They toasted with passion fruit soda. The final reel, her wrists gleaming beneath teal ripples, became Cartier's most saved post that season. Ihuano holds her compass true. Twice each month, she streams Strings and Spice, Father Looping Glacier blues guitar, while Mother Mosaic's quartz pedals onto festival capes, Aria thrift flips denim jackets live. One broadcast peaked at 9 million views when a cheeky alpine parrot stole a rope bow, flaunted it to the lens, then zipped away in a flurry of heart emojis. A wildlife refuge now sponsors every stream, tagging rehabilitated Kia with solar charms funded by Vale Varnish. Veil Varnish's second-year revenue sailed beyond 11 million euros. Aria leased a silent trout smokehouse, carved skylights through large beams, and staffed jar lines with retired ski patrollers and ammunition graduates. Each tin still wears its rope bow tied during midday Puertorino grooves. Efficiency auditors begged for shrink bands. She quoted Nanny Mahina, warm hands weave legends while machines merely count jars, and bows indeed. Mental health candor steadies her grit. She pairs cliff edge editorials with hostile mirror selfies captioned, "Same sky, gentler wind." Shares breathing tracks recorded in beach groves in CBT worksheets in Māori and English. Attila therapy partner hosts sliding scale sessions. 99,000 users hail her honesty as first dawn. Community lantern paddles glow every new moon. Glow Fjord drifts invite fans to kayak bioluminescent bays wearing Veil Varnish on shoulders and LED cowhide crowns. Ticket profits widen Cascade looms and plant kelp meadows. Short cafes tell a 15% revenue lifts on drift nights. Aria guides every flotilla, low fjord lines drifting from waterproof speakers while she pauses mid-current to tighten stranger life vests. horizons keep stretching like mango sunrise ribbons. She is polishing a memoir titled Topaz Rhapsody for release next winter in 9 languages. A streaming titan wrapped season 1 of a docu-series tracing her dream to convert retired icebreakers into solar sewing in media studios. Cruising from Lofoten to Lima, Puma prepares tide pole sneakers, wide toe boxes edged with reflective Kumaro shields. 10% of every pair will extend cascade looms from Kigali to Kyoto. If Aria Vale's voyage from quartz spec sleeves to Kumara shield miracles filled your compass with bright wind, tap like, press subscribe, and share which spark glowed loudest. The silver dust drum riff, the Kia cameo, or the bronze pedal runway rescue. Scroll the description for Vale varnish drops, Cascade, Loom, Grant portals, and tonight's Strings and Spice playlist. Remember, every curve can redirect dawn. Every scar can cradle moonlight, and Glacier Crown Valley still cheers spirits bold enough to blaze brighter than rumor. Knot your rope bow, lace those tide pole sneakers, and stride until the skyline whispers your name.